Happy birthday, Ron! Good to see everybody here this morning. Make sure you take part in the poll, helping pick between the most popular boxes on the posted poll that I had. We had last week's box in the lead right now, and then we have the box from this week, or one of the boxes from this week, I should say. Last week's box one, nothing in that, no silver, anyways. We did get, and I recorded, I just haven't had the energy to edit. We did get something in last week's box one. I'll go ahead and show it off. And going through that. That is the FS 101 DDO right there. So I'll eventually add that to the prize wheel. It's not currently on there. And then in some customer rolls, I have it here somewhere. This is not a major variety, but it's the first time I've seen it. We got this guy right here. Not a major variety. It is the 71D DDO 008. So if I scroll down through what I had pulled up, where did I leave off on trust? So I think I'll add that into the die chip coin since it's a minor variety. But we'll get into some things here very shortly. I want to give that poll a little more time. Yep, off to a decent start this year, other than health. So year-to-date finds, that's just going to be for the stream. I did pick up 440s and customer wrapped rolls on Friday. So hooray for that. Much better looking than what else I had in the tube for giveaways. This one is actually looking fairly 90-ish. Come on. It's a 40. So on personal hunts, I think I'm going to track them a little differently between boxes and customer wrapped rolls. Also picked up some things to add to giveaways, and so I'm going to do a short on what I'll be adding to the Gary Sinise Foundation auction. So for Gary Sinise Foundation, we got, I decided it's probably better now than later to go ahead and spend that $103 match to add some things. So we got 0.6 ounces of silver here, one of those casino tokens. America thanks you in memory of our nation's heroes. Picked that up. Then the other thing I picked up, I'm going to be adding to that a little bit here and there going forward. So I'll get through the whole 103. But I figure I'll show you guys here first. Nope, that ain't it. There it is. Actually going to bring this down a little bit. We've got this Hard Times token. It's pretty neat. It's not 1 cent. It's for tribute. Millions for defense. But we'll be adding those two things into the whatchamacallit, into the charity chest. There we go. So actually, what's that put me at? Oh, let's see. So that 0.6 ounce of silver was 57. Then we have 14 on the other one. 71, which gives us $32 more to spend. And I might just go ahead and throw that in there and call it even. It has been cleaned, not super harshly, but it's definitely been cleaned in the past. Got some cool toning on it. The detail is pretty decent. But really, I don't think the reverse was clean nearly as bad as the front, but not too shabby. I'm not sure if I'll put that in there or not. I'll figure that out going forward. Probably about the end of this week. We'll see how this week goes. So I appreciate everyone's well wishes. I really do. It means a lot to me. Still getting used to my medicine. I'm gonna have to call my doctor on Monday about my kidneys. They are pretty, not super painful. But the medicine is pushing a lot of water out of my system and electrolytes and all that, so it's tough to keep up. All right, I think I have one more thing to go over. I might be wrong. Let's see. Say good morning to everybody. We got N Marsh, Lisa D, BH Ringer, VMC, Ron Pearce, SkyQuest 2K8, Copper Alcoins, Maple Leaf Numismatics. David Carlisle's been here all night. Fairvitz Funds, Captain Vic. Michael Martin. Scrap Metal Racing. Did I say Joe Minnick? I don't know. Joe Minnick. JC likes Pam. I think that covered everybody. So appreciate everybody being here. Hey, Jimmy Lacari, good morning. We got about 5 more minutes left on the poll, and we are 50-50 on the box. Just a reminder, last week's main bank one had no silver in it, just a FS 101 DDO. That was all we had in it. So let's see what we got in one of the 2 boxes I have available for Ron. Let's see. We're 20 volts. 20 volts. Wow, 20 votes, and we're evenly split. I can't talk. $20 votes, and we're evenly split. David Carlisle's going to go ahead and take a nap. We got 4 more minutes left on this poll. Might have to have Ron pick his own box after all, since it's all tied up. Yeah, 1.21 gigavolts. And we'll get into 25 likes giveaway. Matter of fact, well, we'll get there when we get there. But matter of fact, I think what we'll go ahead and do is, since we missed last week, let's go ahead and take care of that. I did get all the stuff sent out for December finally. I was able to restock on halves, on 90% halves. But we owe an end of month for last week. So let's get that taken care of. I guess I'll just use this pen. I am not prepared. Where is that pen at? I prefer that pen. I'm going to do one more quick glance at that, and I don't see it. All right. Well, this one doesn't want to work. There we go. If I get a number of shuffles in chat between 1 and 10, we'll use that. We'll go ahead and add a prize to the end of month giveaway. Me too, Lisa. Me too. Thank you. 3 shuffles. We're going to do 3 shuffles and add to that. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, a minor variety DDR coin. I might as well go ahead and pull that out. Up. There we go. I went right to one. So we've got, thanks, Bird. We got a Homestead quarter from 2015. It is Philly minted. I'll get that under the scope real quick. Show you what we're talking about with the minor variety DDR. You can see just a tidbit of extra metal in the window. Right above, or I can go to the right there. I can hold still. Right there. Very tiny. There are tons of different ones to look for on the reverse of that coin. You can also find leaky bucket on that. This does not have the leaky bucket. But 2015. Yeah, I don't like this pen on these envelopes. I want to know what happened to my good pen. There's no telling. All right. Got that added in there, and let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of upset about my pen. Where's my pen? Where's my pen? All right. So it is quarter after. I did say I'd end the poll at quarter after. We had 25 volts, and well, I said I'd let it run through. I'll wait one more minute. We had 25 votes. MB1 in the lead. MB1's in the lead. Oh no, now we're 50-50. Come on. I would hope it didn't roll. It's got a little clip on it. Should be roll proof. Looks like I last used it right here, but what if it's behind my keyboard? Between the shelf and my keyboard? Nope. It's not. I wonder if I accidentally shipped it. If it ended up in an eBay package. Alright, we're ending the poll. There it is right there. So last week, Main Bank 2. what we'll be hunting today. So thank you everyone for your participation. And we are at the 25 likes mark. So go ahead and type 25 likes in the chat. That'll get you entered for the giveaway. Oh no, grandkids are there for breakfast for Ron. No worries, Ron. Oh, it's your birthday box. I will be right back. Good morning, Coins and Base. Hope you're doing all right today. Leave this here. That's probably smart. All right. Oh, so we got the box here. It's one of those jumbled ones, so it's going to take me a moment to get that straightened up once I flip it over and open it. Hopefully we got some goodies in here for Ron. It's not jumbled up too bad. They do like to drop the boxes. Tell you what, let's go ahead and take this off. That ought to make it a little easier. There we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. Now I can actually take a peek. I don't see anything jumping out at me. I didn't see anything on the other end jumping out. We can go ahead and get into that. Good luck on your box run. Whew. So I have that 25 likes giveaway going. I'm going to let that run for the next 5 rolls. So that would help if I get 5 rolls total out. Okay, screwdriver's right there and available. Where would my pen be gone? I think I know where my pen is now. I think it's in my car. That's not a good spot for it. And we'll do the rehunts. Just going to do the 1 box today. But we'll do the rehunts at the end of each 5 rolls like we've been doing. $71. 30 likes, 24 here. New Marshall in town, how's it going? That's something I have to take care of as well. So I went through everything, and it turns out I only have three of these rolls of the 82s. The rest of what I had was 83D. So I'll have to get back to you and Vinny on that. A house one. Whoops, that's a 72. We're so far away. Fix that. That's better. Hey, Brown Sugar. Hey, Scott Christensen. Welcome in, y'all. Hunting a box for Ron Pearce for his birthday. I'm at least going to make it through Ron's box. Alright, that is it on that roll. Roll 4. Come on, goodies. 25 likes giveaway is going for those who are just joining us. TSR, that's a new set of initials. And roll number 5. Man. 72D, not the NIFC. There's 74D, and the last coin was a bicentennial. Excuse me. Hey, William E., welcome in. Got that 25 likes giveaway still going. I didn't think about it, but let's go ahead and do some of these rehunts. Oh, we got the giveaway going. Nothing on the 74s. AG Iowa Vet and Fire. How's it going, man? Vincent C., how you doing? Good to see y'all. Alright, nothing on the 73s. I'll check the 23s. Next, one that we haven't found. And the last 23. I got a bunch of 72s and 71s to go through. Nothing. YouTube land. I'm at the 71s next. Getting lucky on those lately. may have to do these off stream. It's his birthday box. I kind of wanted to get through them all on stream. That's been a minute, AG. Alright, I'm on the 72s now. Hoping for something for Ron today in this box. I may have to do these after like each roll or something. This many in a roll is this many in a row. The muscle fatigue. It's real. There's Ron. All right. Whew. That was rough. All right. Rolls 6 through 10 will be coming up after we do the 25 likes giveaway. So, forgot to do it on the last set of rolls, but here's the ones we saw and the ones we didn't. Let's get that giveaway going. Let's get it finished up. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. 22 entries. Picking a winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, DQ. DQ. This guy says he doesn't win giveaways. I think that's grounds for automatically giving up the win, right? Let's see. Does this pen work better? I don't like these. What about? No. That's going to drive me up the wall. The 2026 is Furbids year for winning. Congrats, Furbids Finds. All right, Furbid, I just need a number of shuffles, 1 through 10, and we'll get you handed out. He says 6. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Furbids Finds first win on the channel. And you get a Walker magnet screwdriver, which doesn't fit in your envelope. We'll get that sorted. Let me get that out of the box I got them in. There we go. So now Furby can have his very own Walker magnet screwdriver. He gave me a handful of these to be able to give away, and I appreciate that. Got these from him when we went to that coin show down in Tennessee in November. We'll be doing that again this year. So, hoping to make it down there again, because that was a good time. And he says, give it to someone else, bulk it up with the next winner. You said probably too expensive to ship. And you might be right, because the total width is more than I can put in an envelope. Unless I lay it down like that. What's the... Nah. I'm still at 3/8 of an inch. The max I can do in an envelope's a quarter. I'm gonna spin again for you there, Fervid. Since we can't get that to you for what it's worth, and we're gonna do what Fervid said. We're gonna add that to another giveaway, but we're still gonna send something to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spin. Oh, look at that. I want you to spin the prize wheel again. Oh my goodness. It's been shuffled. I'm going to spin that again. And all right, now you got something, Bourbon. You can have somebody their first win something they can't get. That's not fun. All right, so we're going to add that to the EOS. I think that's how we'll do that. That'll be our first EOS edition. I lost the pen I was just using. There we go. I'm going to need a bigger envelope if I'm doing that. Good thing I got them right next to me. There we go. Now I'm set up with that. I'll go ahead and get that in the envelope. That'll definitely be sent ground advantage, whatever else goes in there. Well, let's get your Wheatie, your Buffalo, and your nickel. There's a Wheatie. It's going to be a 1946 Philly minted Wheatie. Get you a Buffalo. Yeah, it's going to be a 37 Philly. Yep, 37 Philly. And then your 50s nickel. I maxed out the tube there. Let's get you whatever that one is. We got a Denver minted 1956. So there you go, Fervid. We got you something in the envelope we can send. So congrats, man, and thanks for being here. Let's set that there. I'm very disorganized today. All right, we're going to get back into Ron's rolls. Ron's rolls. Happy birthday, Ron. Good luck. just realized I was wrong about something. And I'll get into that in a minute. What's wrong with me? 72. Ron, your box has a lot to put under that scope. Nick Molnar, how's it going, man? No, I'm definitely wrong. I said I finished sending some stuff out, and I just looked down, and I do have more stuff that needs to be sent out from from last month. I was like, what happened to my giveaways from earlier this month? I was like, maybe I sent them out. So new Marshall in town I was waiting on because of the pennies. I got Captain Vic sorted. Captain Vic, I got to get you sent out, man. I'm sorry. Maple Leaf Numismatics. Super Nick Molnar. I need my post office to have international stamps. That's why those aren't sent out. Okay. But then, okay, never mind. So I did misspeak. I forgot about that. These adjustments have had me quite lethargic. That 73D is pretty beat up. I called your name out just now. I need some international stamps, and then I can get you guys sent out. And a new Marshall in town. Like I said, I'll get back to you on those cents. And the FG is there. Boo! Dang it. Not a proof. It's a very nice looking 86. Philly minted. Cleaned. That's why it looked that way. My goodness. What if I do this? I'm making some adjustments. I'm sorry. There we go. Maybe that'll help. Starting to think I should have gave it another week. Man, still no silver. Okay. Goodness. All right, we got rehunts. That's just from 5 rolls. Crazy. Crazy. I'm going to do this, make it easier on myself. One day we'll find that 23. So I think I'm about to make another adjustment to my setup. See if it helps. This is really rough to get the coins up under the scope right now. All right, 73s. Sorry about that. No FG, 8283, and 72D. That's what I'm looking for, the no FG on AG. 73D. Okay, that's now in the way. I appreciate it, Nick Molnar. I hope you have a great weekend as well, sir. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out for a bit. Oh, this helped a little bit, but not a lot. Excuse me. These are looking rough. What about this one? This one looks better. It ain't the DDO though. Come on, DDO, show yourself. Oh, all right. So a handful of 72s to go and several 71s. Yeah, I'm glad I decided on just one box instead of 2. All right. 71. Then we can get into some more rolls. And that box that I hunted this week, that they didn't have very many of these rehunts in it. Now we're in a box that has a ton. Can we just get silver? That'd be nice. All right. And that does it for the first 10 rolls. So we're in 11 to 15 now. The ends we saw, the ones that we didn't. Ah. I wasn't planning on doing a break for the stream, but I might have to. 72, 71D, 72, 74D. Oh, come on. 71D, what's going on with that? It's just dirt. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and toss that one. That one is not the DDO. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and go through the rehunts. Let's see if this helps any. It's just raising my arm up. No, I'll get through the box. It's raising my arm up to get these under the scope. It's exhausting still. And that's one of the side effects of like half of my new meds is muscle fatigue, feeling lethargic, and pulling moisture out of or pulling water and salt out of my body. So I was already on a low sodium diet, so I'd switched that over because electrolytes. I was on for potassium. It's kind of regular. Now I need to watch my potassium intake again, so that doesn't build up. Oh no, I understand. It's just muscle fatigue right now, Lisa. I raised my chair to help make this a little easier to reach for the scope. And if it comes down to it, I'll just say, well, Ron, I'll have to slowly do these over time. So I might do like a roll or two, and then scope them out. I'll try that cadence and see how it works. That felt a lot better. So no, I don't feel like I need to stop, but I may have to do rehunts later if it comes down to it. But I'm all about changing things up and trying different things to see if it works. And let's see, 83's got the FG on it. There's a 71 times 2. Also, it doesn't help this box is real heavy on these rehunts. 22, 24, and 24. See, that roll wasn't so bad. I got two 71s, a 72, and a 23. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw them up under the scope. And 71. Nothing. Nada. Come on. Come on, box. Oh, dang, Lisa, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I told you, no ibuprofen. Yeah, I can't take ibuprofen. I can't take any NSAIDs. Less potassium. Yeah, I gotta have less potassium. Man, I love my greens, so I gotta not have those. Oh, 88, does it have? No, no rotated die. I don't always remember to check the 88s for the rotated die. Can we get something good here? And 72. Not even gonna go full screen this time. Just gonna keep the elbow in there. Still have the bruise. It's not that bad from where the phlebotomist dropped the uh, she stuck me to take blood, and then dropped right after she hooked up. She dropped it and it yanked on that needle. Not too bad. 73s, I should be able to check small screen for sure. Yeah, doing this like one roll at a time is not too bad. It's once I get tons and tons of these, I'm gonna have to do big screen for the 72s and the 71 if I'm gonna catch an FS 101. All right, nothing there. Oh man, this is kind of slow going too. That's okay. Yeah, it sucks. I can't really have greens anymore. Like my body's still got to adjust to all this additional medication, but yeah, I could easily take greens, a whole can, throw them in the throw them in with an egg or two, plus some bacon. Mmm. But yeah, I got to raise my salt intake. That's crazy. Any high blood pressure, but raise your salt intake. Apparently, I don't know if I mentioned this to anybody yet. I have a genetic condition that explains why I am always thirsty, and it's hard for me to stay hydrated no matter how much I drink. And then the medicine on top of it just, what's it, like AVP disorder? It's a gene responsible for how it pulls water and electrolytes out of your system. Um, Mine likes to pull it all every time I go. So they did diagnose me with that when I was in the hospital. Yet all these medications they give me just makes it worse. We have a candidate, and it's not it. Next 71. Nope. All right, yeah, I think doing this one roll at a time, y'all. Sorry, it kind of breaks the normal cadence, but I think that works a lot better for me. All right, the ends we saw and the ones we didn't. It was hard for me to see enders in that box the way everything was shuffled around. Come on, silver. That's something good. 2000. Oops, 72Ds, got the FG. 73D, 23P. Crazy, within one roll. Oh my goodness. Another 72D, 2001. 9. Almost half of the roll is rehunts. Now, the muscle fatigue part is not helped by the hydration part or dehydration part. That's for dang sure. And then with my job, I am very, very, very active at my job. Like, I may have to look for something different. We'll see. I'm gonna give it some adjustment time, but oh, definitely still moving out of my current apartment this year, so we will probably miss some streams. Try not to, but I'm gonna try not to miss any when doing that move. But I'll keep you guys updated. Hey PTF, appreciate you being here, man. Thanks for stopping in and saying hey. He's here but working, so watching and listening. That's fine, perfectly fine, sir. The cadence is a little different, so I'm sure you heard. Lisa says she had two brothers on dialysis and a nephew. Got a kidney transplant, doing great. Works at the Pentagon actually, and has business making wooden anything. Requested tables to cutting board, kind of like PTF. PTF does woodworking. I agree with you, Lisa. I went from one to, I can't even remember, one to six, and now there's one they don't want me taking. So it's actually, now I'm down to five. But that one was causing me to collapse. It was dropping my blood pressure way too low. So my vision's better, which is great. I can still hunt coins. Oh, this box is not looking good. Not looking good. Pickle juice. I need to get more pickles. But I do enjoy reusing my pickle juice for electrolyte shots, and I'll use it to make dressing. I'll use it as brine for chicken. Let's see, on the menu today we had pork loin yesterday, and then the remaining pork loin I cubed it up real small. So I'm gonna have a stir fry, just because I had already bought it. Had a stir fry with the yeah, it'll be a teriyaki stir fry. There we go. All right, let me get these back over the scope. Yeah, pickle juice. I love pickles, and most of the time my pickle juice does not go to waste. But yeah, they're not necessarily cramping. It's more of a, that's the wrong button. It's more just fatiguing very quickly. Like if I do a heavy box like this, that's heavy with these rehunts. Um, Basically having my arm out in front of me repeatedly is it wears me out real quick. Whereas that was not an issue before. Huge non-issue. Ooh. Yeah, one of my guys at work, he's like, welcome to 40, man. Oh, and my scope decided it wanted to glitch. It's like, yep, welcome to your 40s. I'm like, thanks, man. All right, yeah, that was about max capacity right there. What I just went through. Next roll, come on, Silver. We need you for Ron. Dude, I've been resting all week. My return to work is tomorrow. Yeah, I just not enough, man, or something. I'm gonna call my doctor tomorrow and let her know what's been going on. The kidney cramps didn't really start till a couple days ago. Or a couple days ago. Yeah, I guess more like Friday night. So that's what my body likes to do. It's like, oh, the doctor's closed now. Now you can act up. It hasn't really gotten worse or better either. It's been about the same, which tells me it's my medicine. Oh, come on. Come on, Box. It's Ron's birthday. We got to get him something. $72Ds, not the NIFC. Those were two. I did 2 rolls there because they weren't too heavy on that first one. 5 more rolls. I'm going to take a little bit of a break after the next 5 rolls. And a way I can get through the other half of the box is like I feel like I can't sit down for too long. I can't stand up for too long. I can't stand up too fast. Fed my cat yesterday and then it stood up and dang near fell over. Come on, DDO. That way we at least have something on the board. We're almost halfway through the box. Hey, Michael Rose. Thanks, Michael Martin. I appreciate that. I hope so too. Right, let's hit that again. Whoops. Oh man, that thing is beat up. One more after this one. Dang. Alright, the little tool mark there. I'll throw that under the scope. Not quite hold. Alright, the ends we saw and the ends we didn't see. Alright. Something, come on. Not even an NIFC yet. $72. There's a pile of 72s. I'm gonna go ahead and look at those and then just the 72s and get into the next roll. Go back. All right, man. Be safe. Appreciate you being here, AG. Hope you have a great evening. And can we get a link dropped for AG's channel? So if you haven't subbed to him, make sure to sub to him. I've been kind of out of it this week. So I think we're trying to get him to 250. AG, is that right? We're trying to get you to 250. Here is his channel. Sweet. Once he gets to 250, I know there's some people doing giveaways. Get AG up to 250. So if you're not subbed, go check them out. Does have some videos, shorts, and he live streams on occasion. Whoops. Let's fix that. There we go. It's all right, Ron. Your box isn't even in, man. It's mostly out right now. 82, not the NIFC. 82, not the NIFC. 83. 74s are marked. That is ugly. 81. Can't tell what's going on with it. 72D, not the NIFC, and another 73. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the 74s and the 73 real quick. A, they're marked, and B, I don't have to go through as many after the next roll. And C, I don't have to make the screen bigger on the scope so I can tell. Whoops, take that. That's all good, Ron. I hope you had a good time at the auto show in the casino. Ooh, yeah, that's not good scrap metal racing. I mean, that's how I feel about it. I prefer not to. Like, I do like to keep myself busy. I do enjoy a full day of doing absolutely nothing just because I need to recharge. And sorry, being off work this week, um, trying to recharge. I've tried to, be productive every day, and I really don't have much in me as far as being productive goes. It's like either a medication needs to be adjusted or something else has got to give. But yeah, man, that's not good. Not thinking your foot's on the brake and then you end up rolling forward. We got a roll with a bunch to look at. So I'm going to throw these under the scope until I get tired, and then I'll open more rolls. That's how we'll do it. All right, a couple of 23s. I'll go ahead and get those out of the way. I just went to the restaurant for the went to the casino for the restaurant there. Yeah, they usually have really good food at casinos. Like if I ever go back to Vegas, it will be for one specific restaurant. I don't remember the name of it, but I could walk you to it. And it's in a casino, casino hotel. I just don't remember which one. Best chicken and waffles I ever had. Yeah, you really could. Scrap metal. That's right, Michael Martin. Needs silver to come out and play and show its face. Ooh. Alright, I'm going to wait and do the 71s. I am going to finish these 72s. Alright. Enough of that for right now. I appreciate y'all being patient with me on that. Unfortunately, we shouldn't be also be patient with the box. And we got Michael Martin calling out the silver. Wants it to come out and play. I would like to hear it. Dang it. Yeah, I kind of have to have a lot of salt. We are going to throw that under the scope, take a little closer look at, is that a tool mark or is that a counter stamp? Let's do that now. That is weird looking. I'm gonna count this as a counter stamp, maybe. Ron, what do you think? Definitely not a tool mark. It is a stamp. What on earth? That is a weird counter stamp. All right, we got some on the board. We got a miscellaneous. We'll send that to you, Ron. Yeah, it's definitely a counter stamp. That's cool. I'm gonna take a little break after the next roll. Well, we gotta get through the rehunts. Really? Not many in this roll. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the next roll up. This will be roll number 25. That's a weird one. Yeah, I can't tell if it's a 0 or an O. Alright, we are halfway through the box. And we did not get anything besides that counter stamp. So I think what I'll do, Ron, is if you would like to try your luck in half of the other box, you're welcome to do so since it's your birthday. Up to you, man. This is the sister box to last week's box. Which I never finished editing that. I will. I'll post it. William E says, switch it up. Either way, I'm hunting a full box worth of halves today. I figure I asked now. But yeah, I gotta get up and walk around. Which is an issue I was having before. But it's like worse. He says we could try LOL. Alright. That's what we'll do. We get up and replace the box. Let chat decide. That's a good idea. We'll do that during the break. Finish these rehunts real quick. Oh, one more. That was my max right there. Whew. Okay. Here we go. That is the one find from this box is a counter stamped. It's definitely, stamped in there. But there's detail in the middle of the stamp. That's why I know it's not drilled. It's Bionic Kennedy. Well, Ron says, let chat decide. He's like, I'm bad at picking boxes, you guys. He said, y'all pick for me. So that's what we did. I had a post up. Then I took the two most popular boxes and put them in here and let y'all pick again. And it was pretty well tied. So we are halfway through. Oh, this box, we got 25 rolls left. And we're just going to flip them all over before we make a decision. I don't even know. I just messed that up. Good though. There's a piece of lint in that roll. Is it lucky lint? I don't know. I don't see. That's an interesting ender. Doesn't look silvery, just all the lines on that one. Tell you what, I'm gonna open this roll just because the ender's interesting. None of the rest of that's silver. And then, as far as enders go, Vinny says pull it. All right, let's do another pull. Start pull. All right. Yeah, I do want to get that up under the scope. And we'll do that here with you guys. It's Ron's birthday and he gets what he wants. Alright, so yeah, no silver in the last roll in the box. I just wanted to look at this particular one under the scope. Wanted to look at all those lines. That is not dye polishing. That's in the annealing maybe? It's just a 71p. The obverse looks a little different. Let's bring that down. Yeah, I'm gonna send that back. Not that extreme. But it is across the whole coin, which makes me think it's something with the annealing process and the planchet. So I'll let that pull run for a little bit. I'll go ahead and hunt this roll. I'll set that off to the side. And not as many to check out on that. Yeah, we got the pull going, and it is 12 volts in, 12 votes in, and we are 83% switch, 17%. Don't switch it. Finish the box. Just a reminder, we're just doing one box worth of halves today, but I do need to take a break. 3 coins to scope. I'm going to take a little break, and when we come back, we'll see where that pull is at. Oh. And last one. Nope, that is not the 008 again. It's the super duper common one I see a lot of. I do not see whatever this is. Okay. There's some gunk on the back of a coin. Alright, I'll be back. All right, I am back. It is a resounding yes to switch in the box. Whew. We'll get that opened up. What do we got in the other box here? Well, we got some, I think that's a 40 right there. I think. I could be wrong. I'm gonna weigh both of those rolls. Blue light makes it hard to see. 226 on that one. What was that other interesting end here? 225. And I was looking through the holes before I flipped it over. We're not gonna focus. 226.4. Put everything back where it was, but Ron, you want the left or the right side of the box? 226.4 on your left side, and that one looks silvery on the right side, but that was 225 and some change. Let me know, sir. I am going to go ahead and, oh yeah, I need to end that poll. You guys can see. Switch and do the other box. 85% said yes. So we can do the left side of the box, which has that 226.4. Pretty sure that's a silver ender there. That was the only one that looked silver through the bottom that I could tell. But then this looked silver too. It's on the right side of the box, but it's a lighter. Oh, me pick. All right, I feel safer picking the one with the side with the heavier roll. So I could do 10, 20, 5, or 5. And I gotta be fair. I always hunt left to right. But yeah, that is, let me do this better. Let's move the box. Oh. And then weigh that without it on a more stable surface. There we go. Weigh it and let's check your skills. So yeah, that is the heavier box or heaviest roll that I saw with what looked to be a silver ender. That's silver. That's on the left side. Excuse me. And I'm pretty sure this is silver on the right side. But we're only at 225 too, but that's got to be silver. So I'm gonna do the left side, just from the enders. The heaviest one is on the left side. since Ron said me pick. That was roll number 5. That looked silvery. Oh, look, 226-1, 5-4, 5-6 or 5, 5-1, and 5-5. All right, that was the heaviest roll on the left, the very, very left. Let's see how we do. All right, here we go. Doing half of this box. First half of the other box was awful. I'm hoping we get plenty of silver for Ron. And there's no silver in this roll, the heaviest roll of these 5. 72D. Little gunky there. Throw it under the scope. I see the FG. 73D. 4. 72D. FG is there. Another 72D. Go ahead and get these under the scope. 74. I think I'll wait and do the 71s after. Few 73s. And I'll do the 71s here in a bit. So this would make roll number 2 of the box. No silver there. That is a thick edge. Don't think it's a proof. It's not. It's a nicer 78. Or 77D. We hadn't even found any of those in the last box, getting halfway through it. Yeah, a lot more 71s now. Nope. Might as well check the last 2 coins. And a 73. Nope. All right, here we go. Still no silver. Another 77D. 83, not the NIFC. 72D, not the NIFC. Only 5 coins to scope out of that roll. Open this next one. Man, that's a while back. 41 likes. I'm a little far away here, aren't I? Let's fix that. Another 77D. We're up to 3 already, Ron. 72D, not the NoFG. Another 72D. Not what we're looking for on any of those. Like 3 of them in there. Quite a bit more to scope though. Go ahead and do the 74s. Got a couple 73s. I'll do those and we'll get into the next roll. All right, one of the lightest rolls of that bunch of 5, but it's got the funky looking ender. Just funky looking. I don't know. Let's see how that goes. Yep, just funky looking. It's a 74. $72D, and it has the FG on it. Boo! Alright, nothing in the first 5 rolls. We're gonna rehunt what we got left and get into the next 5. Welcome back, Copper Owl Coins. We switched to the other box halfway through because we didn't find anything except for a counter stamp in the first half of the first box. So we put it up to a vote, and then Ron had me pick so I picked the left side of the box. We do have a 226 and some change roll, like 226.4. I'm pretty sure it's a silver ender, and I think there's another silver ender in the right side of the box. But that roll was lighter, so I went with the left side. And now you're caught up. All right. Well, come on. None of those are exceptionally heavy. But yeah, Copper Owl, we will have this ender roll coming up. It will be the 4th to final roll that we hunt today. That's definitely silver. But we got more rolls to hunt before we get that far. Still no silver. $72D, it's got the FG. Come on now. And just one little rehunt out of that roll. It's a 73. I'm going to go ahead and knock it out. Nothing. Seven more likes. We get to do 50 likes giveaway. That is a dirty coin there. Dirty, dirty. 73D. 3 73Ds out of that roll so far. Oh, that FG's there. Dang. We get through the few 73s out of that roll. See if we got anything. That one looks decent, but it's not the DDO. And this is that ugly, dirty one. Also not the DDO. You know what? I got 172. Let's check it out. That is not the DDO either. And I still feel up to it, so we're going to check the 71s. I'm going to need to make the scope full screen for that. It's not the 101. We got potential on this one. Also not the 101. Same there. Dang. All right, next roll. Come on, rolls. Give something up for Ron. No, not. We went silver or something. Not more dirty coins. Dang it. That 31 is another 73D. Come on, coins. Bring the magic. Couple of 71s. Nope. And nope. All right, we still don't have any silver. That is a nicer 1990. 72D, not the no FG. 83, not the no FG. 72D again. 82, 72D again. So this doesn't look promising. That's got the FG on it. Huh, no rehunts in that roll. More Dordic coin. Another 77D, you're up to 4, Ron. All the 71s are in this roll. Here's a 74. The dirty one's not a 73 this time. It's a 71. The 74. Go big or go home. We're going to go big. We're already home. All right, 71s. We'll check those real quick. We'll get into the next 5 rolls for Ron's birthday. All right, nothing there. Dang it. So we got 15 rolls left in the hunt, including these 5. We didn't flip those all over, did we? And we did now. Hmm. I was going to put them in order of lightest to heaviest, but they were pretty much already in that order. So, here we go. Hoping to find something for Ron. I thought we were going to have a crooked coin. We got a rock. Cool. Do you want the rock? It's falling apart. We got a rock. $72. 3D. Another 72. Not the NIFC on that 72D. 73D. 72D. Not the NIFC. Man, that was a nice looking one too. And 71D. A rock and a roll. We might be onto something. I like it. It's not a rock and roll. I don't know. Does that count? It's not a coin. Does it count as a miscellaneous find? A rock. If we did that, we'd have to count lint. Ugh. And that piece of Christmas tree I found that one time. Alright, let me get that full screen. That way I can better check these 72s and the 71 here. Hey Tim, good afternoon to you. Alright. Nothing from that roll. Dang it. And more dirty coin right there in the middle. Which was a 94. But we get a little bit of everything to check out from this roll. Oh, hi Sam. We've gotten a Hey Dave, which I sent that back. And now we got a Hi Sam coin, which is a 73 Philly. Hi Sam. Where is Sam? Alright, lottery hunts out of this one. I'm going to get through as many as I can before my arm gets exhausted. It's 173. One of the 72s, and the rest are 71s. Uncle Sam? I don't know. I was thinking Sam CB. And the last one. But that's all it took for me to get tired. It was like 8 coins up under the scope. Hey, Crummy! Welcome in. Alright. Come on, we want some silver for Ron. This would be nice. It'd be very nice. 45 likes, 5 more gets us to 50. We get to do a giveaway. And more of those dirty coins. 72 Philly. 73 Denver. 74 Denver. 71 Denver. There. A little bit of everything. And that is a 74D, that dirty coin. 83 is not the no FG. 72D. Not the no FG. And another one. That's got the FG on it as well. Okay, I'm going to have to wait till the next roll to do the next set of rehunts. Alright, this is the heaviest roll of these 5. And no silver. So I didn't weigh as heavy as the heaviest roll we weighed to determine which half of the box we were going to hunt for Ron. Couple of 71s there. 72, 71. All right, here we go. 225.4, I think, is what this roll weighed. So, not heavy. And not silvery, as expected. Kind of hoping with this being the heavy side that we'd have more silver than just that ender. '83's got the FG on it. All right, let's get some rehunts done. Knock out the 74s first. The ugly 74. Nothing there. 73s. Come on. Let's get something else on the board. Alright, I'm going to have to rehunt these in a little bit. Oh. Man, we just got 10 rolls left, too. 10 rolls. Alright, the ends we saw. And the ones we didn't. I'm going to go from lightest to heaviest on these. Again. Alright. Let's go silver. Figure out what that was. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear it in the background, but friend drama with my kiddo. Yeah, 71D. So I'm kind of trying to giggle under my breath because I can hear every bit of it. I don't think my mic's picking it up. Let's FG is there. Dang it. Same on that. Just barely made it there. '83 Philly, and it has the FG as well. Stack it like that. Still no silver. Come on. Let's get something good for Ron. Need more of those 77s. And another dirty coin. Hey, another miscellaneous. We got a hold 71D. All right, come on, Silver. Show your face. We want more than that ender. When he says, nice. Yeah, we got a little hold coin. Vinny will take them and turn them into magnets, but, you know, Ron's box. Ron gets to say on that. 72, 73, 2000. Dang it. 72D, and it's got the FG. 71D, 83's got the FG as well. All right, after this one, we got 5 more rolls after this one. 5 more rolls. And no silver in this one. Starting to think I picked the wrong half of the box. All right, 83's got the FG. 72, there's another 71. 72D. FG is present. That was a nice 74D. All right, I'm gonna rehunt what I can before we get into the next 5 rolls. I know Ron's busy with the grandkids. Excuse me. That was the 74s with nothing to find. Only ever found 173. Can we find a second one and give it to Ron? Come on. I'm going to check that hold coin to see if it was a DDO. It is not. I'll put that up with the counter stamp coin. For those of you that were not here earlier, here's that counter stamp on Kennedy. Two miscellaneous finds today. 5 rolls left in the box. Hey, Bill Ridgway. Thank you, sir. Hope you're having a good Sunday as well. I'm struggling to do rehunts, but I will get through them on the stream. We only got 5 more rolls left in the hunt. Just doing the 1 box for Ron Pearce's birthday. So we won't be going till 3 like we normally do. Or yeah, I kept the black eye. for Ron. I'm sure he'll want the counter stamp. Quite interesting. So that was our first miscellaneous find. Our second being the Hold Kennedy. Still got these 71s to go, but to check through, but I need to give them an armor break on raising those up. And we'll get into the last 5 rolls. Pretty sure we got a silver ender there, which we weighed that earlier. That roll was 226.5. Come on, blue light. Oh, the next one, 226.6. That's even heavier. 225.3. 226 even. 225.7. All right. So we're going to hunt them in order of weight, lightest to heaviest. All right. No silver in the lightest. '83 had the FG on it. Can't believe I only see 188 today. Let's check the 88 for die rotation. Hey, a proof! Didn't notice it by the edge because it is very circulated. A 1987 proof at that. Proof! First proof of the year. I've never found a magic coin. Never. One day, maybe. Let's move these. Actually, before I open that, all right. Needed to wet the throat a little bit there. No silver in that one. After this, we're all 226 or heavier. Let's see, 74, 72, 72D. Nope. 74 to check. 72 Philly. 73D. 1D. Another 74D. What's going on with this one? Is that a mint mark? Looks like it was. Not the DDO either way. Alright, we're going to hit this next roll. And I'm going to get through some of the rehunts until it's too much for me. Oh my goodness. This was 226 even. All right, 2 rolls left. That one being the silver ender. And if that's not silver, I'm gonna cry. But I'm gonna get through some of these rehunts, get those out of the way. Almost knocked my drink over. That wouldn't have been good. Last of the 74s. Moving on to the 73s. Let's just make that bigger. And the last one. Couple of 72s. Let me throw that under there again. Okay. That ain't it. That also isn't it. Alright, I have a little energy left. I can try some of these 71s. Nope. Alright, I'm going to do one more after that one. Then we'll get into the next roll. Nothing. Alright. Whew. The two heaviest rolls. Alright, here's that ender. Am I right? Am I wrong? Looks like we're correct. Yep. 1969 Denver. 40% half dollar. We got silver. We knew that was coming. Can't believe we haven't had any NIFCs. I guess we got our fair share at the end of the year. Nuh-uh. Did I miss this by the edge? I just assumed it was one of those 73s. We got more silver in there. It's just very, very dirty. More silver in the roll. It's a 66. Silver is silver. Boom. Hey, coining around. More silver. Yeah, let me fix that. Let's make that 2. All right. What else will we find in the roll? I'm just going to go ahead and rehunt the rehunts from this roll before we open the final roll. $72D. Ah, it's got the FG on it. All right, let's do those rehunts from that roll real quick. And I'm going to knock out a few from previous rolls before we get into the heaviest and final roll. Coining around, welcome in. Hopefully you had a safe trip. All right, we got coining around on later tonight, 6:45. It's going to be even harder for you to make my streams coining around. All right, let's check the 73 from that roll. All right, that roll didn't have anything but silver. And I'm going to go through these 71s I got piled up here until my arm gets tired again. Ooh. Not looking forward to tomorrow. I'll go back to work tomorrow. But on the other hand, I'm looking forward to getting to talk to my doctor. I'll call them after they open. Come on, Ditos. DDO. 4 more likes gets us a 50 likes giveaway. And we are getting close to the end of the hunt here. Ugh. All right. Not too bad. We will get through these on the stream. This is the remainder of the 71s. So plus whatever ones come out of this. Ron, are you here? Or are you hanging out with the grandkids? All right, heaviest roll of. I thought it was the heaviest roll. I thought we were like 220. Oh, this is 225.8. It's not the heaviest roll. What? All right, let's go with more silver. I'm hoping for more than just the 240s. Let's see, we need a 90 and a NIFC out of this roll to do a fill the board. It could happen. I don't have high hopes. And that's not silver in that roll. Unfortunately. Got two in the same roll. Second to last roll. 240s. Couple of nicer 74Ds. 72D, it's got the FG on the back. We don't want that though. Same with that one. And that one. Well, that's going to do it for silver. Let's do some rehunts real quick. It's going to take me a minute to get through all of them, but we'll do the easy ones. Well, I'm at least doing from the roll. Man. And you know what we didn't do for the EOS? We didn't add an initial prize. We got to do that too. So I'll do that here in a minute. Let me get through some of these 71s. Ones from the final roll. Nothing. Get through a few more of these. That has potential. Ah, but it ain't it. Dang it. Same with that one. And that isn't it either. All right, 5 more to go, but I'm going to have to give my arm a break again. So we'll get through these last 5 here in just a minute. What was this? Oh, that was something to ask Ron about. All right, so we found a rock. I don't know if Ron wants the rock or not. The hold half. We got the counter stamp. We did only get 4 of the 77Ds. And they were like right at the beginning of the box too. We'll get those under the scope shortly as well. So we're not done with the hunt, but these are the 4 for sure finds. A couple of 40% halves, counter stamp, hold, and oh yeah. Oh no, it froze. And oh yeah, the 87 proof, well circulated proof. Well, we've had a proof. Dirty fingers. No special enders. I'm sorry, JC. Hopefully it's what's on the inside that counts. Oh, it's 63 now and hit 83 yesterday over in Cali for coining around. One thing I miss about over there is the weather. All right, happy birthday, Ron. We only got 2 more likes to go for 50 likes, but I did forget to add to the initial EOS prize. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. If I can get a number in chat between 1 and 10, that's going to be our shuffles for the prize wheel. Our first item on the EOS is a Walker magnet screwdriver. Corner around says 2. That's what we'll do. we go. 2 shuffles. 1, 2. It's just going to be a Wheatie and the bonus wheel, meaning we shuffle twice here. 1, 2. We did have to add to the EOS with a Liberty nickel. All right. Wheatie and a Liberty nickel. I might have to take the screwdriver out of the envelope so I can write on it. Let's go ahead and get that V nickel. I think I got. No, those are. I got the tubes labeled. It shouldn't be this hard for me to find them. What? Oh. There we go. Go ahead and grab that V nickel out. Guess we'll do that one. I do have some in flips now. A little bit better shape. We got a 1902 Liberty nickel. And then for the Wheatie, yeah, we're going to do that one. Let me move Ron's stuff out of the way. There we go. They always land reverse up when I dump them out of there. Here we go. That's a 53D. Got those in there. The winner will get to choose some shuffles. We get a Walker magnet screwdriver in the EOS as well. Outstanding. And we hit 50 likes according to Lisa D. It's not PTF After Dark yet. John Chum Adventures, how's it going? Well, let me get the 50 likes giveaway set up. I'll make sure I see it on my end, and then I will initiate it. Oh, I think Ron's AFK. Shoot him a text real quick. There we go. Sent that. Smaug the Magnificent. How's it going? All right, yeah, I'm showing 51 likes. We're going to kick off the 50 likes giveaway right now. And T-Rep, he was going to stay hidden, but made it 50 likes. Nice. So that giveaway is going. Just type 50 likes into chat. That'll get you entered. Make sure that's also on live chat. So it's pulling names now. So I got to add your stuff to your box, Ron, from last month. So then I can get you shipped as well. But while we're doing that likes giveaway, I'm going to finish the 71s from the rehunts. See if we got anything there. Not looking like that's the case on that one. I don't know why I started looking at the other side. There's no markers on the end guide to warrant that. All right, nothing on the 71s. Got 4 of the 77s to check out. Three to go. One more after this one. Oh my goodness. Last one. I can do it. I can do it. Ugh, dang. All right. Nothing on the rehunts, so we are left with just the 240s, the proof, and the 2 miscellaneous. Choo! Tell Brett. Good to see y'all. Welcome in. I lost the like. We're still at 50 likes though. Hey. All right. So got that giveaway rolling. I know Ron's busy with the grandkids, so I'm not going to push him for anything. I can take care of that off stream. We got 21 entries so far, but it looks like I got 30 people here. So I'll give y'all a little bit longer to get in on the 25 likes giveaway. But while I'm waiting, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a little bit longer. You got till I wash these dirty, nasty fingers. I will be back. I'm back. I am back. We're going to do that 50 likes giveaway. And I guess we'll kick off for the end of stream right after that. There we go. Here we go. 50 likes giveaway. Picking a winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. JC likes Pam. I gotta remember to put people on this wheel too. Gotta put firewood spines up on that wheel. So congrats, JC. Let me know how many shuffles you'd like. I hope you're here. He says here. Three shuffles. That's what we're going to do. We'll do 3 shuffles. Let's get the EOS going. Just type EOS in the chat. That gets you entered. We're going to do the 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3. All right, go back and put favorite on the wheel. Another minor variety DDR coin. That is the pick of the day for the likes, I guess. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Open right up to one. Open right up to crossing the Delaware quarter. 2021 Philly VDDR004. And let's get the scope opened. You see the extra metal under the sleeve. There it is. Looks like I can't find my screwdriver. Get the extra metal under the sleeve right there. That is the 004 variety, minor variety, not major. So let's get that taken care of. There you are. Oh, I got something back from Ron. I'll get that in your envelope here in just a minute. JC. Okay. Ron, you sent me a text to enter the giveaway. All right. I think that, oh, I'm confused. I could be confused. I don't know if you can hear me. Let's get JC taken care of real quick. And let me get charity chest the 40s. All right. Wow. All right. I know it's your birthday, but Ron said put these in the charity chest. So these will either be in auction or go towards purchasing an auction item. And guess I gotta let him know on the rest. So let me get those in the charity chest. Charity chest. Boom. There's that silver dime we found in the coin star. That's in there. And then, oh, it wants to freeze again. I think I found that in my quarters. That Canadian quarter there. Got that in the charity chest. I gotta get Firebid on the end of month wheel. Then we're gonna get JC likes Pam on the wheel as well. And then next up would be the end of stream winner. All right. Very generous of you, Ron. And then for your proof, do you want me to add that to your package? The hold coin and the counter stamp. Let me know. And then I had that annealing issue on that 71. I didn't count it as a fine, it's just not too major. Didn't know if you wanted it, but I don't know if you can hear me on the stream or what the case is. So let's save that. Save. All right. Tell them Roth 9, welcome in. I'm about to finish up the stream a little early today. Let's see. Let me take a picture. And then all right. And while I got that going, congrats again, JC Likes Pam, on your 50 likes win. We got the wheel updated and saved. Oh, that's right. Thank you, VMC. Now we got it updated and saved. He's on the wheel now. Appreciate y'all reminding me about that. All right, we got the EOS rolling with 26 entries. I got, says 32 here. So if you didn't get in on the EOS, now's the time to type EOS in the chat. Get in on that giveaway. Set those off to the side. New Marshall in town, you still here? Are you still here, New Marshall in town? You entered the giveaway. You should be. I don't know if you caught that earlier. I only had 3 of these rolls left. So I'm willing to let go of those 3. And I think I got an email from Vinny saying never mind about them. So if you wanted them all, let me know. I can get back to you via email. We can take care of that here. It's just they're old and this one's starting to come undone. That one's got a little damage on the end, but they should all be end to end 1982. Mix of large and small date, zinc and copper. And New Marshall in town says yes. All right, I know I got them listed at 10. That is to cover shipping. So if you did, I do them at, you know what, $5 a piece plus $5 for shipping. That would put you at 20 for all 3. You let me know if that's okay. And then that'll get you on the wheel as well. But, well, we could talk about that. All right. Well, in case you want to send for that right now, and I'll get those out. I got some other stuff to work on getting out for Ron. I'm missing something right now. Aha. Boom. I got PayPal. If you'd rather do Cash App, I do have Cash App. Let me know. There's the PayPal. We'll let that EOS run just a little bit longer. I'll take a majority of that and put it toward the channel. All right. And I got my text back from Ron. There we go. So I'll be sending him the counter stamp. I didn't count it as a fine, but I did set it aside, that one with the annealing issue and that proof. And then Vinny will be getting sent the hold coin so he can make some more magnets. And I think I got a package going for Vinny already. I do. Grabbing that real quick. Yep. Boom. We got 2 hold halves here so far. So next time, or when I send stuff out at the end of the month, Vinny, I'll send you the hold halves. But I think that's what I got for you so far. Yeah, you can send either way, New Marshall in town, either PayPal or Cash App. Um, oh wow, nice. Quinton Round's only got 30 rolls left for tonight's stream. So if you want in on some of Quinton Round's boxes, now's the time to get in. I know we got Copper Owl. Copper Owl's live today, right? Yeah. Copper Owl streaming today at 3 Eastern time. Still sitting at 28 entries on the EOS. It says we got 38 here. So last chance to enter that EOS. All right, and Copper Owl still has 50 rolls available. It's like I thought I saw that you had one scheduled. I was like, well, what if that was the wrong date? Well, I didn't want to guarantee that. So yep, Copper Owl is going to be live his normal time today, and he's got 50 rolls available. So that's a good spot to get some. Some point this week, I will hunt the second half of both of these boxes. Uh, uh, and I think the exception of this roll. This roll has a silver ender, so we're going to save that for the end or year giveaway. It only weighs 225.4, so I'm thinking that's probably the only 40 in there. But we'll save this to hunt at the end of the year. And I might as well just double check the other ends while we're at it. A little bit longer on the EOS because I came up with something else I need to do while I'm thinking about it. Otherwise, I was going to blindly rip through these. Well, not blindly. Nothing there. Nothing there. Last 2. Yeah, so we had 2 enders in the box. And we hunted the heavy one. One moment. All right, EOS, we're going to roll it. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. 28 entries, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vincent C. I just need a number of shuffles from you, sir. And we'll get your last prize added. Oh, actually, we still got a number of prizes to add. That was start 20. Yeah, I didn't add one for 50 likes. So 3 shuffles. Congrats, Vincent C. So we're going to do 3 shuffles. And we're going to do those after we do the addition for 50 likes. So if I can get a number in chat between 1 and 10, first number will give me those shuffles. I thought that looked a little light for an EOS. Excuse me. The number is 2. All right. All right. I got that. New marshal in town. Appreciate it, man. We'll get you taken care of. We're going to do 2 shuffles. This adds the 50 likes prize. 1, 2. And if you want to change your shuffles, Vincent C., you can change your shuffles. Let me know. Cool. You get 2. You get a P&D NIFC set. YOC means year of choice. So if you got a year you're looking for, let me know. Just 1 year. It's a little different. So yeah, I've got every year except 2017. And then if we're keeping your 3 shuffles, oh, I should have mentioned any year 2002 to 2000. Actually, I do have some 87s, and then I'll make that more clear. Let me go grab those. Whoops. Turns out I was wrong. Out of the 87s, actually. I thought I still had one set. I do not. So if any year 2002 to 2019, with the exception of 2017. There we go. I could also do something like this. No, those are. That'll take me a minute to get to them all. All right, 02. Well, that might actually take me a minute. It's 02. Oh. Just realized you can't see anything, Vincent. All right, so here is, let's get you a better one. There we go, O2D. Let's get you a Philly. Or make an attempt at it anyways. Uh-oh. Why do I have 2016 on top of 2004? 2003 again. Oh, here we go. 2002 Philly. There we go. That's weird. They got all jumbled up. I'll go back through and fix that. Just not right now. All right, let's get that in a flip for you. Let's do it like this for now. And then we still got to add your final prize, Vincent C. Get you on the end of month giveaway wheel. All right, but that's your P&D 2002 Wheatie V-nickel. And then if you're good with the 3 shuffles, those were sent out, Vincent. Unless I don't have your address correctly. That would have been sent out October. Wouldn't have been the 1st. It would have been the 2nd week of October. So shoot me an email and we'll get on top of that. All right, 3 shuffles. Unless you want me to change that. I'm going to go ahead and do 3. Still good with 3. Oh, great. It's the envelopes glued together. I'm going to use your screwdriver. There we go. Yeah, this is going to come with tracking. So if you didn't get that, like double check your stuff. I can get that fixed. We got your Wheatie 53D. We got your O2 V-nickel. Because that's got the screwdriver in it, and we'll be sending that ground advantage. Yeah, probably. All right. We're going to do your 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry. We did the 3 shuffles, I promise. Forgot to switch the window back. And you're going to get a bonus spin, or a bonus wheel spin with 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll come back and get your other prize there. Die crack nickel. All right. Let's get you a die crack nickel. And war pickle. That was hard to write with the screwdriver in there. All right. And die crack nickels are, nope, 24, 25, 40s, 50s, buffaloes, Liberty, 40% halves. Where am I? Oh, it's right in front of me. All right, let's get your war pickle. War pickle. Get you that one there. And that is going to be Philly minted 1943 war pickle, and it's used.
Hey, how about the pickle? It's used.
And lastly, get you one of those die crack nickels, and I had them mixed in the tube, but I think, no, it's a strike through nickel. You get a strike through. That might be all I got left. Strike throughs. This is what I got left in that tube. Then that prize is going to get replaced. But yeah, strike through or die crack you got from the top of the Monticello to the words. Right there. That raised bit of metal through all that. So I'll get that flipped up for you before I toss it in your envelope. Congratulations, Vincent C. Toss that in there. I'll get that. Actually, I got flips right here. I could do that now. Then we know it's taken care of. There we go. I don't have my pen for writing on this. So that's your die crack nickel there. Congrats again, man. And then just a reminder, I do send giveaways out at the end of the month. This one with the screwdriver will have tracking on it. So I'll get that out to you. Let me write your name on this. That's going to be helpful. There we go. And get you on the wheel before I forget. Let's get back into the swing of things. It feels like it's been forever since I streamed. All right. And you are on the wheel, good sir. We're going to save that so we don't lose anything for the end of month giveaway. So, all right. Sweet. So we'll be getting that sent out after the end of month giveaway. And see what I can take care of with everything else. I appreciate everybody being here and supporting me along the way, getting better. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. We got about an hour till Copper Owl Coins goes live. He's got 50 rolls left. And I think Coining Around said he's got 30 rolls left. So we got 80 rolls left available today between both of their streams. So hope to catch y'all over on one or both of their streams. I got a lot to get taken care of and almost no energy. So we'll see what I can get around to. Y'all take care, and we will see you next week here on Foster Spines. Peace. Happy birthday again, Ron Pearce.